Okay, so the microphone works. Hello everyone, and welcome back to the stream. So, last time we were able to complete the GDI campaign of Command and Conquer. So, that means it's time to move on to the Nod campaign. Like I mentioned at the start of this stream series, Command and Conquer, the first one is one I'm less familiar with compared to the other games. So I don't exactly remember how it goes. But if I recall how Nod plays in other games, like GDI tends to be more about the larger battles, and Nod is more like subterfuge, like actions of sabotage and misleading and all that. I don't know if that's the case here, because if I've seen the units so far, the difference between GDI and Nod is not that great yet. So maybe that's something that's just gonna happen later in the series. I guess we'll find out. I'm excited to see Kane's bald head anyway. Just gonna send out a couple of links, you never know. Some people might want to see me be bad at strategy. Alright. Let's make sure everything is in its proper place. OBS is here. The dashboard is here. So I had already pressed new game. And then on the selection screen between the two factions, there's this awful static noise. And I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna have that blast into my ears for 2 minutes or 3 minutes while I talk. Yeah, that. Alright. Now it's bad guy time.
Brotherhood of Nod selected.
So, you're the new addition to the Brotherhood. Well, I'm Seth. Just Seth. From God to Cain to Seth. I am his right hand, and I have a task for you. This is Nakuma, and he is causing the Brotherhood much grief. His views do not coincide with ours, and that makes him dangerous. Silence him.
Wow. His views do not coincide with ours, and that makes him dangerous. Sounds like...
Reinforcements have arrived. Reinforcements have arrived.
Right, so...
Moving out. Yes, you got it. Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes. Affirmative. Roger. You got it. Roger. Yes. Affirmative. Right away, sir.
So yeah, this is structurally very similar to the Tiberian Sun campaign.
Unit lost.
Roger.
But I think there, the guy they disagree with is called Hassan, maybe?
You got it.
Either way, it's the same thing. They have a guy in Nod who is, I don't know, too moderate for their tastes or something. So you need to eliminate him to get Nod back on track to doing their usual
You got it.
destruction of property and human rights thing.
Affirmative. You got it. Right away, sir. Moving out. Affirmative.
I'm gonna have to put this song in my playlist, by the way. It's probably one of my favorites, to be honest. Really good, really good.
Moving out. Affirmative. Yes. Yes, affirmative. Waiting.
Based on the complexity of this map, they definitely expect you to do Nod after GDI.
Affirmative. Roger. Moving out. Moving out. Moving out. Affirmative. Moving out.
Whoops, that looks a bit off, doesn't it? Literally unplayable. Old version was better.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Roger.
Unit lost.
Got it. Moving out. Right away, sir.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. 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 You got it.
Well, I am losing a lot of units, which is not good.
Affirmative. Right away, sir. Right away, sir.
Also, OBS just showed up in red for a second there. I don't know what it is, but the connection has been weaker than it should be lately. It might just be this PC coming to the end of its long, long life.
Moving out. Right away, sir. Not a problem. Yes, sir. Got it. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Right away, sir. Affirmative. Moving out. You got it. You got it. Affirmative. Roger. Yes, sir. Not a problem.
Wait a minute, how many houses does Salah have anyway?
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. You got it. Affirmative. Roger. Affirmative. Yes, sir. You got it. Moving out, sir. Moving out. Moving out. Moving out. Moving out.
Mission accomplished.
Okay, well, he was just kind of standing there on a hill minding his own business. And now he's dead. Oh yeah, this is happening in a completely different part of the world. Interesting. And now I have no one to tell me whether left or right is more interesting, so I just go from top to bottom, I guess. Egypt. Come on, OBS, don't do this to me. I don't even know if it's actually OBS's fault, but I'm going to say it is. It's easy to blame.
Back so soon. Let's see how you do with something important. For too many years, GDI forces have maintained a stranglehold on Egypt. It's fallen upon us to liberate these citizens crying out for a better way of life. Kane wants to establish a base here to eliminate the smothering presence of GDI. It's too risky to move our heavy forces in, so we want you to sneak in with a few expendable troops and set up a forward attack post. By the way, there's more than enough Tiberium for you to harvest. That should easily pay your expenses. If you're detected, you fail. If you fail, you die.
Alright, working for Nod is fun. I like the imminent threat of death looming over every possible misstep. Really makes for a relaxing work experience.
Moving out. Acknowledged. Vehicle reporting. Unit moving out. Waiting orders. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Moving out. Affirmative.
New construction options. Building. Construction complete. New construction options. Building.
Waiting. Moving out. Yes, sir. Reporting. Roger.
Oh yeah, let's not send our guys right into the Tiberium. This is not red alert. The money is not harmless.
Moving out.
Our base is under attack.
Yes, moving out. Acknowledged.
And you know what I'm most looking forward to right now? Building obelisks of light. That's going to be so much fun.
Cannot deploy here.
Ready. Affirmative.
Ah, right. This is when they still had the same
New
announcer
construction
voice.
Options. Building. Construction complete. Cannot deploy here.
Unit moving out.
New construction options.
Acknowledged.
Building. Unit ready. Building.
Wait a minute, didn't he say we
Unit
shouldn't get
ready.
detected? But this doesn't feel very
Building.
stealthy and we've already been
Unit
attacked by
ready.
enemy units.
Building.
Ah well,
Construction complete.
Reporting.
Unit ready.
it probably doesn't actually
Building.
matter.
Unit
Still,
ready.
let's hope we get through the Nod campaign at a slightly quicker pace than the GDI one. Now that I more or less know what I'm doing.
Roger. Affirmative. Moving out. Moving out. Affirmative. Moving
Building.
out.
Unit ready. Building.
Affirmative.
Building.
Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Yes.
Building.
Moving out. Yes.
Unit ready.
Moving out. Affirmative. Yes. Roger. Yes. Away, sir.
Unit
Yes.
lost.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Acknowledge. Reporting.
Unit
Yes,
lost.
sir. Right away, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And with games like these, I do always have a very single target focus. I don't really like to distribute my attention across too many targets.
Unit
Moving out. Not a
lost.
problem. Yes, sir. You got it. Affirmative. Affirmative. You got it. Roger. Moving out. Affirmative. Moving out. Yes, sir. Ready and waiting. Got it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Away,
Unit
sir.
lost.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Got it.
Building.
Okay, well that was pretty simple.
Unit ready. Building.
Wait away, sir.
Mission accomplished.
But it's only the second mission after all. Oh, look at this beautiful CG. Mm-mm-mm. Me when I use Photoshop for the first time. It's interesting how much of Africa is actually still neutral, though.
Kane is going to be pleased to hear how skillfully you've handled yourself. And a word from me to Kane goes a long way in the Brotherhood. These walls imprison many friends and members of the Brotherhood. Free them regardless of cost. Overwhelm the prison, but leave it standing.
Right, so this is one of those where we have to destroy or capture the base around it, but not actually the building itself. Froom froom.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Alright.
Moving out. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
You know, I didn't see these little motorcycles very often in the GDI campaign, or that's what it feels like.
Yes, affirmative.
New construction options. Building. Construction.
Maybe I just overlooked them because they got destroyed in like 2 hits.
Reporting.
Building.
Moving out.
Construction complete. New construction options. Building. Construction complete.
Reporting. Roger.
New construction options. Building. On hold.
Alright, well this is all just going through the motions, but I like having a different kind of environment to fight in, I suppose. Really big change of atmosphere.
Yes, sir.
Unit lost. Construction complete.
Moving out.
These lads are just walking through the Tiberium. Not very smart, is it?
Building. Building. Construction complete.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Waiting.
Building.
Yes, affirmative. Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Moving out. Yes, sir.
Building.
Moving out. Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Affirmative. Moving out. Yes, sir.
Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
You know, considering the idea is that Nod considers its people more expendable and GDI does not,
Building.
it's interesting that we have the rocket soldiers, which are actually much less dangerous to our people than the grenadiers.
Moving out.
Cancelled. Unit lost.
Affirmative. Moving out. Acknowledged. Moving out. Yes, sir.
Building.
Affirmative.
I see oil, I plan to steal it.
Unit ready. Building.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Ready,
Unit
sir.
lost. Unit ready.
Affirmative. Quickly, sir. Moving out.
There's otherwise not really any reason to attack all this, but...
You got it. Reporting.
Oh, you can't actually steal the oil?
Roger.
I guess that's something they added in later games.
Moving out.
I like how I see, like, oil, and I think, I'm gonna steal it.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Ready.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Ready,
Silos
okay.
needed.
Affirmative.
Our base is under attack. Unit lost.
Ready.
Building.
Not a problem. Yes, sir.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready.
Yes,
Okay, I can't just send a whole group of units in one direction and expect it to go alright then.
yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Building.
Yes, sir.
Unit lost. Construction complete.
Roger. Affirmative. Right away, sir.
Unit lost. Our base is under attack. New construction options.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
Building. Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Building.
Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Okay, well that almost turned very, very sour.
Reporting. Roger.
Kind of embarrassing to fail so early.
Building.
Well, we have no more vehicles left, I'm afraid.
Building.
Hope the harvester does its job.
Insufficient funds.
Wait, can I destroy the oil things and get money, maybe?
Affirmative. 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 Roger. Yes, sir. Reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Not a problem. Reporting. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Okay, so this one belongs to GDI, that's interesting.
Unit ready.
Because it also invokes them to defend it.
Unit ready. Unit lost.
Right away, sir.
Unit lost.
Reporting. Moving out. Affirmative. Moving out. Affirmative.
Alright.
Ready. Right away, sir.
Insufficient.
Oh, they're going straight for
funds.
the harvester then.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Also, why is he going as far as possible and not doing this field or that field even?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Moving out. Moving out.
I'll have to send him
Moving
to
out.
this pool, field, whatever you want to call it.
Unit ready. Building. Unit ready. Building.
Vehicle
Unit
moving out.
ready.
Yes, sir. Moving out.
Alright. You know, I was talking about how one of the achievements I got for GDI was rare, but actually only like 25% of people cleared the first stage of this campaign. So either this game has a huge fall-off rate when people play the campaign and just get tired of it, or more likely they all bought it for the multiplayer.
Ready and waiting. Ready and waiting. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Building. Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir. Reporting. Ready and
Silos
waiting. Got it,
needed.
sir. Waiting order.
Unit ready.
I feel like the competitive
Building.
scene for these games is very
Unit
different from the
ready.
scene of people who just play it for
Building.
fun.
Unit ready.
Moving out. You got it.
Unit ready.
Reporting. Reporting.
Building.
Acknowledge. Reporting. Yes, sir. Moving out.
Like I always love to see how far I could push like the actual mechanics of the game, but getting good at the actual strategy of it was never that interesting to me.
Got it.
Insufficient funds.
That's actually been something of
Ready.
more recent years, I guess.
Building.
Yes, sir. Moving out.
I just liked seeing what kind of weird stuff you could cause to happen.
Affirmative. Moving out.
Like by attacking civilian buildings you shouldn't,
Right away,
you
sir.
could like spawn like
Affirmative.
gray soldiers
You got it.
that were neutral, stuff like that.
Lost.
I love that.
Affirmative.
Unit lost. Unit lost.
Got it. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Unit lost. Unit lost. Unit lost. Unit lost. Building. Unit.
Okay, well this is not going very well, is it?
Unit ready. Building. Unit ready.
Ready and waiting. Got it.
Building.
Roger.
Our base
Right away,
is
sir.
under attack. Unit ready. Unit lost. Building. Unit ready. Building.
Ready and waiting. Moving out.
Insufficient
Roger.
funds.
Sometimes I would just sell my construction yard just to rush my way through missions. Ah, the good old days. Okay, this time actually do this and not all the way down here, please. Mr. Harvester, sir. Can I call you Harvey? Okay, yes, back already, good.
Unit ready. Building. Unit ready. Building. Unit ready. Building. On hold.
Affirmative. Moving out.
Cancelled.
Yes, sir.
Insufficient.
Alright, so we are definitely noticing how dangerous those grenade guys are to our units.
Repairing.
Yes, sir. Reporting. Moving out. Right away, sir. You got it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Moving out. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost.
Yes, sir.
Unit lost. Unit lost. Building. Unit ready. Building.
Probably not approaching this the
Unit
right way.
ready. Building. Unit
Moving
ready.
out. Waiting order. You got it.
Building. Unit
Moving out.
ready.
You got it. Affirmative. Right away, sir. Moving out. Affirmative. You got it. Moving out.
Building.
I guess we'll have to try a slightly different approach then.
Unit ready.
Reporting.
Building.
Moving out. Ready and waiting out. Reporting. Reporting. Right away, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Acknowledge. Moving out. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Roger. Roger. Affirmative. Ready and
The idea here is more to cause a distraction than anything else.
Reporting. Moving out.
Unit lost.
Got it. Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Moving out.
Well, that was a waste.
On hold.
Ready and wait.
Cancelled.
Ready and wait. Reporting. Waiting order. Yes. Ready and wait. Affirmative. You got ready and wait. Yes. Ready and wait. Knowledge. Reporting. Reporting. Knowledge. Waiting. Yes. Roger. Moving out.
Building. Unit ready. Building. Unit ready. Building. On hold. Building. Unit ready. Building. Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Insufficient
Affirmative. Ready and
funds.
waiting. Yes, sir. Moving out.
That little oil rig isn't giving them like money passively, is it? I mean, this isn't Red Alert, so he's doing it again. He's taking the absolute furthest spot possible away from the base. You think this is a joke, Mr. Harvester?
Yes, sir. Right away, sir. Right away, sir.
Building. Unit ready.
Knowledge. Moving out.
Okay, I'm just gonna make a save here.
Yes, sir. Moving out. Yes, you got it. Affirmative. You got it. Roger. Moving out. Moving out. You got it. Reporting. Moving out. Yes, right away, sir. Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Moving out. Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Waiting. Moving
GDI
out.
building captured.
Yes, sir.
New construction options.
Got it. Yes, sir.
Our base is under attack. Unit
Yes,
lost.
affirmative. You got it.
Building. Unit lost. Unit ready. Building. Unit
Well, there
ready.
goes their construction yard.
Building. Unit ready. Building.
Moving out.
Unit ready.
Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Building.
Reporting.
Our base is under attack. Unit ready.
Knowledge. You got it.
The barracks probably would have been a better target, but I didn't trust we could actually get it.
Unit ready. Building.
Yeah, because if you have that, you can build engineers and steal more buildings with the building that you
Unit
stole from them.
ready.
It's a hilarious, a hilarious way to escalate the situation, but also
Building.
it's not exactly the strongest or most high value building.
Unit ready.
They can easily rebuild it if it's stolen and sold,
Unit
and
ready.
they'll destroy it really quickly as well. So
Unit ready.
Roger.
it's a tough call. But I decided to go for the MCV to deal the most permanent blow to their little base here. Not that this super simple early game mission requires this much strategic thought, I'm just failing really hard at it.
Unit lost.
Reporting. Moving out. Affirmative.
GDI building captured.
Reporting. Moving out.
New
Not a problem.
construction options.
Yes, sir.
Primary building selected.
You know, these buildings look good in red.
Building. Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Insufficient
sir.
funds.
Waiting orders. Roger.
GDI building captured.
Affirmative.
GDI building
Yes.
captured. Structure sold. Unit
Roger.
ready.
Yeah, okay.
GDI building captured.
Okay.
Waiting orders. Yes, sir.
Wait, they said to overwhelm but not destroy it, right? Oh, right, we need to capture the prison, of course, of course. My mistake.
Building. Unit
Ready.
ready.
And waiting. Moving out. Reporting.
Yeah, okay.
And there we go.
Mission accomplished.
Okay, that took a bit longer than it really needed to take, but... Let me just quickly make sure everything is still working, because OBS has been doing some stuff.
Great shot. Return to base immediately.
Alright, 3 down. Wait a minute, are we heading into neutral territory here? Like, these are not GDI occupied, right? Not sure. Chad. Well, between these two, military strength, laughable. So much for Chad. Yeah, we have to pick that one, obviously. Yes, this is also my desktop background. My wallpaper, rather.
GDI is evacuating the village of Oham Hajir. Nod command directive. Destroy village and terminate GDI rescue operations. Search and destroy residual GDI presence.
Yes, sir.
Okay, sounds simple enough. Perhaps.
Acknowledge. Moving out. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Right away, sir. Moving out. Ready and
Maybe I should do something like remotely strategic for once in my life.
Moving
We'll
out.
see.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Unit reporting. Reporting. Moving out. Moving out. Moving out. Affirmative. Moving out. Moving out. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Moving out. Roger. Moving out. Moving out.
Whoa, we can go in both directions. I wonder what's to the right here.
Affirmative.
Seems like the smallest area, but...
Moving out. Right away, sir. You got it. Affirmative. Roger.
Oh, it's a GDI base. Just kinda sitting there, I guess.
Right away, sir.
Well, I do like it when GDI bases just sit there. Allows me to quickly attack and destroy them, I suppose.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Oh, let's...
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Hello everyone. Yes,
Lost.
the meme. Welcome. Oh, I am not doing this correctly, I think.
Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Reporting. Yes,
Unit lost.
acknowledged.
But yes, hello Captain, welcome to the stream. It is good to see you.
Waiting order. You got it. Yes.
We are the bad guys today.
Ready and waiting.
Unit lost. Unit, your mission is a failure.
Yeah, maybe going straight for the base is not the greatest idea.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledge. Moving out. Acknowledge. Moving out. Affirmative. Moving out. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Moving out. Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir.
Okay, yeah, that's a bit sloppy there. Let's try that again. Your mission is failure. Yeah, they in the future they just shortened it to mission failed,
Moving out.
which has a lot more brevity and a lot more weight at the same time. Mission failed.
Moving out. Moving out. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
I can't. I'm henceforth unable to can. Well, you know,
Waiting. Moving out.
you gotta have some extra drama, and I guess more words is more drama, right?
Moving out. Unit report. Yes, sir. Vehicle reporting. Moving out. Acknowledge. Moving out. Moving out. Moving out. Acknowledge. Ready and wait. Yes, sir. Got it. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledge. Moving out. Acknowledge.
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good, thank you.
Moving out.
Start of the week is always,
Moving out.
you know, getting back into the flow. But I think I got. Also, we're going to kill lots of villagers because we're the bad guys.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Reporting.
Unit lost.
Moving out.
Ow!
Unit lost.
It always takes some getting used to, you know, starting the new week. But I think I got everything done I wanted to today, or at least most of it.
Right away.
And how are you?
Moving out. Moving out. Not a problem. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Waiting. Yes, sir. Moving out. Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Got it.
Right, so this is what we're supposed to do. We're not actually supposed to fight GDI head on. We're actually supposed to attack this defenseless village. Because bad guys.
Yes, sir. Not a problem. You got it. You got it. Not a problem. Moving out. You got it. Not a problem. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Acknowledge. Moving out. Acknowledge.
Doing good, doing some art for the next version of the game is always fun. Every time it's like, oh wait, I studied for this. Yeah, back into art finally after so much design and development.
Mission accomplished.
Oh, that was just straight up it. No need to attack GDI, just massacre the defenseless villagers. Well, the area is ours now. Sorry, GDI. Mauritania, is that a real country? Military strength, laughable. I like laughable as a description. Military strength. Nod does not have respect for the Arby's of African countries. Okay, look, it's a bad guy.
Before you can truly shape the future, you must first possess the past. Assimilate our history, for it is your own. Kane wants you to view this.
Accessing Brotherhood archives.
It would be great if he just sent me a funny meme that Kane wanted me to see, but I guess...
Brotherhood desires a world of peace, unity, and eternal
Yep.
The Brotherhood springs from the lowest of places, offering unity and peace to otherwise neglected and abused nations. Tiberium heralds the dawn of a new age. The Brotherhood embraces this age, harvesting Tiberium to further expand our collective beliefs. Tiberium continues to confound the scientific community, soaking up ground minerals and soil nutrients like a sponge. The end result of this unique leaching process creates the formation of Tiberium crystals, rich in precious metals and available for collection with a minimum of mining expense.
Eva isn't that hyped about Tiberium. I mean, she is a computer, so.
I have good news. While I was at a top-level briefing with Kane, I made mention of your accomplishments and efforts. He's somewhat impressed, and is interested to see how you handle your next assignment. Kane needs Niger, and his personal command.
It's a good thing you pronounced that properly, my man.
We need to be assured that GDI's H-10 Warthogs flying over Lagos do not hinder his progress. Your goal is to set up surface-to-air missile batteries and destroy the GDI airbase. You have caught Kane's eye, and he is watching. Do not fail me.
Okay, evil beret man.
Ready and waiting. Roger.
We glanced out to tap that button is a 500 IQ move to glance at the script once more. Maybe. We'll never know.
Yes, sir. Vehicle moving out. Moving out. Affirmative. Unit acknowledged.
Oh, right. So we spent so many GDI missions destroying SAM sites, being their annoying selves, and now we're going to actually build SAM sites, because we're not.
Yes, sir. Waiting, moving out.
New construction options.
Ready and waiting.
Building. Construction complete.
Vehicle moving out.
New construction options. Building.
You know, there wasn't that much aerial combat from Nod's side.
Construction complete.
In the whole campaign, I don't recall if Nod ever used any kind of
Building.
aerial attacks.
Construction complete. New construction options.
But hey, I can buy a SAM site
Building.
if they really want me to.
On hold. Cancelled. Construction
Yes.
complete.
Acknowledge.
Building.
Acknowledge. Acknowledge. Yes. Yes, affirmative. Moving out.
Construction complete.
Okay.
Building.
Waiting order.
There's just a dude in the Tiberium shooting at my harvester. No thanks, my dude.
Moving out. Yes. Affirmative. Waiting, moving out. Acknowledge. Yes. Waiting order. Reporting.
Construction complete.
Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Moving out.
Kaboom.
New construction options. Building. Construction complete. Building. Construction complete. Reinforcements have arrived.
Reinforcements where?
Construction complete.
Oh, every time we build.
Reinforcements have
Right.
arrived.
Sir.
Unit lost.
Reporting. Yes, sir. Moving out. Affirmative.
Everyone asks, can I build a Sam? But no one asks, how are you, Sammy? I'll ask him. Hey, Sammy, how are you? He's feeling old, he says.
Our base is under attack.
Affirmative. Not a problem.
Repairing. Building. On hold. Building. Construction complete. Building. Reinforcements have arrived. Construction
Thanks for the
complete.
translation. My anti-aircraftian is pretty rusty. Indeed, it's a pretty obscure language, isn't it?
Construction complete.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Reinforcements have arrived.
So is she gonna say reinforcements have arrived every time? It seems the answer is yes.
Yes, sir. Awaiting order. Moving out. Yes, sir. Moving out. Affirmative. Moving out.
Okay, we should probably not be sending out expensive units.
Moving out.
Building. On hold.
Actually, let's send out a buggy
Cancel.
to do some scouting for us.
Building. Construction complete. Reinforcements have arrived.
Unit acknowledged.
Building. Construction complete.
Unit reporting.
Reinforcements have arrived. Construction complete. Building. Insufficient.
Is it
funds.
apathetic? Apathetic was all the rage in the 90s, apparently. Well, I
Our
mean,
base is under
I guess if you're supposed to be like an AI robot voice, you're not supposed to have a personality.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Acknowledged. Waiting orders. Yes, sir. Moving out.
Okay. Let's send out the buggy for some exploration, shall we?
Acknowledged. Moving out. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Hmm. Probably should have just moved on instead of trying to fight that, but oh well.
Building.
You're gonna, if you'll be around for the Tiberian Sun streams,
Reinforcements have arrived.
you will either love or hate some of the voices in that game. Like, so,
Unit lost.
wow, yikes. So you still have Eva on the side of GDI, but Nod has their
Base
own
is under attack.
AI called Cabal.
Silos needed.
And Cabal is, well, he does have personality, but he also sounds so ridiculously evil. It's kind of funny, to be honest. He's like GDI has like this
Moving out.
like
Our base is under
friendly sounding lady, and then Nod has like demon man voice.
Repairing.
It's like Eva be like, reinforcements have arrived, and then Cabal is like, reinforcements have arrived.
Building.
Hear a case sound, honestly expected Karen.
Construction complete.
Imagine if Nod's AI was Karen.
Arrived.
Yes, sir.
Can I speak to the general?
Moving out. Affirmative.
Insufficient funds.
Affirmative.
Construction
Moving
complete.
out.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Moving out.
Yeah, I like the change in scenery. Like the GDI campaign was all across
Silos needed.
Europe,
Yes,
but then
moving
this
out.
one is all across Africa.
Moving out. Moving out.
Whoa, there's like a whole thing. Cool.
Unit lost. Building.
Unit moving out.
Construction
Yes,
complete.
sir.
Building. Reinforcements
Yes,
have arrived.
affirmative.
Construction complete.
Affirmative.
Africa ain't all sand, you know. That's true.
Moving out.
We seem to mostly be playing in like savannah type landscapes.
Moving out. Unit reporting. Waiting orders. Moving out.
And a bit of desert, but it's, yeah, we haven't really seen any very Africa-ish Africa stuff yet.
Building.
Yeah, it might be more northern Africa. Actually, where was this, they said? Apparently Nod doesn't care where it is. It said the country in all the GDI names, but
Reinforcements
Yes,
have
sir.
arrived.
Acknowledged.
Repairing.
Nod just thinks Africa is one country.
Unit reporting. Acknowledged. Unit reporting.
Our base is under attack.
Should probably build a few more SAM
Silos
sites
needed.
to prevent nonsense like that.
Building.
Unit moving out. Yes. Acknowledged.
Construction complete. Building. Insufficient
Vehicle
funds.
reporting.
I have been sitting for the entire campaign. I've been sitting on like an Uncle Sam joke with the SAM sites, but I couldn't think of a really good one. So yeah, I just figured I'd share the concept of a joke that I have been sitting on for a while.
Waiting orders. Yes, sir. Vehicle reporting out. Moving out. Affirmative.
Anyway, we know where the GDI base is, but how to approach it is a whole different thing.
Moving out. Acknowledged. Moving out. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Moving out. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Moving out.
Well, I like how quick the recon bikes are, though. I guess that's what they're recon bikes for, to be honest, but...
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Moving out. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Moving out. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Moving out. Affirmative. Affirmative. Moving
Silos
out.
needed.
Moving out.
Building. Construction complete. Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, acknowledged.
Construction
Moving out.
complete. Building.
Yeah, so we can approach from here and harass a part of their base a bit, but...
Insufficient funds.
Waiting orders. Unit report.
Our
Acknowledged.
base is under attack.
Acknowledged.
Construction
Acknowledged.
complete. Reinforcements have arrived.
Acknowledged. Unit report.
Unit lost. Building.
Yes, acknowledged. Moving out.
So yeah, there's just a random village here. You know how it is. Nod, like a Nod soldier when you haven't destroyed a village of innocent people in 5 minutes.
Construction complete. Building.
Niger, yeah, that's what he said. Because I made the bad joke
Construction complete.
about him
Reinforcements have
moving
arrived.
out.
fortunately
Yes, sir.
pronouncing that properly.
Yes. Moving out. Affirmative. Moving out. Affirmative. Moving out.
So I could harass them from up here, maybe. Oh man, that's actually really good. Look at these. These bikes are awesome.
Yes, sir. Moving out. Unit report. Waiting. Moving out.
Whoops.
Moving out.
This is gonna be a problem for the recon bikes though. They're not very good against units, I think. Or rather, not very good against infantrymen.
Acknowledged.
Unit
Moving
lost.
out. Affirmative.
I had to sacrifice a few buggies to make the dream work, but sometimes that's just how it is, friends. That's just how it is. Okay, so they don't seem to be rebuilding their building,
Construction complete.
if that makes sense.
Building.
Unit report. Acknowledged.
Reinforcements have arrived. Construction complete. Building.
Yes, sir.
Reinforcements have arrived. Insufficient funds.
Okay, so this is mission 5. So why did I call the save 6?
Waiting.
Construction
Yes,
complete.
sir. Acknowledged.
Building.
Who knows? But anyway,
Reinforcements have arrived.
Acknowledged. Moving out. Yes. Yes. Acknowledged.
I have built so many units that at this point I'm just gonna throw them at the base and see what happens.
Unit lost. Construction complete. Unit lost.
Perfect. Ready and waiting.
Reinforcements have arrived. Our
Yes, sir.
base is under attack. Unit lost.
Yes. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative. No. Yes, sir. No.
Our Our base is under attack.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, this rampant destruction almost makes up for the fact that we're not gonna be able to build mammoth tanks on this campaign.
Yes, sir. No.
Building.
Kaboom! I hope it's not too loud. Let me know if it's too loud.
Yes, sir.
I already had to tone down the volume quite a bit.
Construction complete.
Ah, I see.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Yes, sir.
It's a bit loud, even at this volume, I see.
Unit
Darn it. I guess that's what you get with a game with so many explosions, but I'll turn it down a little bit more, and you can let me know if it's good now. Okay, let me tone it down at under like 10-ish%. How's that?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Moving out. Yes, sir. No. Reporting. Reporting. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yeah, it's quite a sharp sound, isn't it?
Yes, sir. Got it.
mission accomplished.
Okay, good. That's 5 missions down. We've got some decent tempo going on here. Of course, it won't last, but... Oh, that was a short clip. I like this cut-off picture of Seth's nose and eyes. That's the last thing you see before you die.
Return to base immediately.
Look at that. Three possibilities. So far, this hasn't really mattered. Ivory Coast. Military strength, reasonable.
I was starting to trust you, but now Kane has asked for your services specifically. He thinks you can handle this. GDI has imported a nuclear detonator. Kane's intelligence shows it hasn't even been unpacked yet. Since you seem so brilliant, sneak into the GDI base with a small task force, find the crate, and get out, if you can. And if you're lucky, I'll have a helicopter waiting for you.
Okay, kind of tell what's going on here. This guy is upset. Seth is upset that we are rising through the ranks and that Kane likes us more than him now. Because he wanted all the approval and all the fame. He wanted Kane's bald, shiny head.
Waiting orders. Yes, sir.
Up Seth, yes, well done, well done. Well done. Just for you, here's the no. Thank you for the hydrate. I just finished my water, actually. Let me grab some more. One moment. Alright, Captain, thank you for the hydrate. I will now drink the water. The water has been dranked. Hey, Clive. Glad to see you're here as well.
Vehicle reporting. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Moving out. Moving out. Unit affirmative.
Right, so this is one of those missions where we actually need to just get in the base and steal a particular item.
Yes, sir. Unit affirmative.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Yes.
Unit lost.
Reporting. Affirmative. Roger. Got it.
Unit
Yes.
lost.
Yes.
Unit
Order.
lost.
Affirmative. Right away, sir. Moving out. Affirmative.
Yeah, the funniest thing about that intro cutscene is how petty Seth comes off.
Got it.
Maybe, if you're lucky, I'll have an escape helicopter ready for you. You loser!
Moving out. Affirmative. You got it. Moving out. Right away, sir. Affirmative. Roger.
Unit lost.
Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Anyway, it probably goes without saying, but this is not going very well.
Unit reporting. Moving out. Affirmative. Moving out. Moving out. Affirmative.
Don't know if we can even make it at this stage, but
Unit lost.
Moving out. Acknowledged. Moving out. Yes, sir. Moving out. Roger.
I'm still doing this just to explore the map a bit.
Moving out. Moving out.
Oh yeah, we're done. We're done. We're not gonna win against those tanks.
Roger.
Or actually, well, no, we're not.
Unit lost.
Done. Wait away, sir. Wait away, sir.
Unit lost.
Roger.
Wow, we actually got. We're not gonna win now, but we actually got really close.
Mission is a failure.
We actually got really close to winning it there. See, that's what we needed. That little package. Like if I had known, I could have just kind of rushed towards it. I wonder if the speedrun strat is okay. Let's try something, shall we? Let's be disgustingly unstrategic right here.
Acknowledged. Moving out. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Moving out. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Moving out. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Unit
Moving out.
lost.
Yes, sir.
Oh, I do like how they have the whole top row of stuff here occupied by other stuff.
Vehicle reported.
Unit
Acknowledged. Reporting.
lost.
Waiting. Moving out. Moving out.
Unit lost.
Moving out.
Unit lost.
Right away, sir. Moving out. Roger. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Right away, sir. Moving out. Roger. Right away, sir.
Unit lost. Unit lost.
Okay, this needs to be a bit more coordinated, but I think we could do something fun here. Like, I sent the recon bike too far ahead,
Yes.
which was the reason it all went up into flames, literally.
Acknowledge. Moving out. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Roger. Roger. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Moving out. Reporting. Yes, sir. Moving out.
Unit
Moving out.
lost.
Yes, sir. Moving out.
Unit
Vehicle
lost.
reporting. Yes, sir. Reporting you. Got it. Affirmative.
Unit
Unit
lost.
acknowledged. Affirmative. Moving out. Acknowledged. 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 Unit moving out. Yes, affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Moving out. Moving out. Acknowledged. Waiting orbit. Vehicle moving out. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Right, maybe we should just actually approach the thing from the front like they want us to do. Because this seems to be built around preventing a quick, funny strategy from happening. Which is a shame, because it was going to be very funny if it worked. But maybe I shouldn't be trying to exploit, and maybe I should actually just try to win
Moving out.
fairly.
Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Unit
Right away,
lost.
sir. Got it. Moving out. Affirmative. You've got it.
Unit
Roger.
lost.
Affirmative. Moving out.
Unit lost. Your mission is a failure.
Okay, that's probably not what we're... I said I wasn't gonna do the funny haha, try to rush them strategy, and then I tried it again. Sometimes I have trouble letting it go, I'm sorry.
Yes, sir. Knowledge. Moving out. Moving out. Affirmative. Knowledge. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit lost. Unit lost.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Moving out. Unit affirmative. Reporting. Moving out. Affirmative. Right away, sir. Moving out. Roger. Unit report. Yes, sir. Moving out.
Unit lost.
Knowledge. Affirmative. Affirmative. Knowledge.
Okay, this is basically the worst possible route to take then.
Moving out.
Unit lost.
Moving out. Yes, sir. Affirmative. No.
Unit
Yes, sir.
lost.
No. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Or not.
Unit moving out. Yes, sir. Acknowledge. Moving out. Acknowledge. Yes, sir.
Unit
Moving out.
lost.
Waiting. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Moving out. Acknowledge. Moving out. Moving out. Unit reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Yes, sir.
What's the point of this entire little village here, though?
Unit lost.
Unit reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Reporting.
Unit
Well.
lost.
Got it. Moving out. Reporting. You've got it.
So we can't just pick up the package and instantly get a mission accomplished. That would have been too easy.
Yes, sir. Acknowledge. Acknowledge. Unit moving out. Moving out. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Unit
Yes, sir.
lost.
Yes, sir. Moving out.
It's a good thing it doesn't actually seem to care which unit picked it up, though.
Moving out. Moving out.
Anyway, just going, like, in between there is just asking for trouble, so let's take the long, safer route around.
Moving out. Moving out. Affirmative. Moving out. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Acknowledge. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Reporting. Moving out. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Right away, sir. You've got it.
Where did the helicopter actually appear? Like, knowing that could be really
Sir.
useful information.
Affirmative.
Okay, so don't go up here, it's a waste of time. Just go down here past the Tiberian.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Waiting. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Reporting.
Unit
Yes.
lost.
Got it.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Moving out. Moving out. Moving
Unit
out.
lost.
No.
Unit lost.
Moving out. Affirmative. Moving out. Moving out. Unit. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Hmm.
Unit moving out. Moving out. Moving out. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Waiting, moving out. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Waiting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Yes, sir. No.
Unit lost.
Moving out. Moving out.
Okay.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
So I made a mistake in expecting this mission to be easy, Street.
Acknowledged. Moving out. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Moving out.
So maybe this actually is the best way to go.
Affirmative. Moving out. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Moving out.
Let's get another feel for where exactly that thing appears.
Moving out. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Moving out. Moving out.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Moving out.
Okay. This will be interesting. Is this guy gonna make it or not? My money's on no, but let's have fun anyway.
Reinforcements have arrived. Unit lost.
Oh, well, okay.
Yes, sir.
So how is mission win? How?
Moving out. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Moving
Unit
out.
lost.
You know, no one told the helicopter to... Just lands there like it's nothing. Whoops. I guess that was on me. I'm sorry.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Moving out. Acknowledged. Moving out. Affirmative. Ready, sir.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Moving out. Unit affirmative. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Yes, moving out. Moving out. Yes, affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Yes, yes.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Moving out. Acknowledged. Moving out. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Waiting. Acknowledged. Yes. Waiting. Rod. Moving out. Rod. Right away, sir. Affirmative. Moving out. Rod. Right away, sir. Rod. Yes. Yes. Right away, sir. You got it. Yes.
Unit
Affirmative. Moving out.
lost.
Rod. You got it.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged. Moving out. Affirmative.
Unit
Moving out.
lost.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Reporting. Moving
Unit
out.
lost.
I think there's actually some some kind of strategy we're supposed to apply here, but I refuse to do it properly.
Yes, yes, sir. Moving out. Moving out. Moving out. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Moving out. Reporting.
Unit lost.
Unit moving out. Affirmative. Waiting order. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Moving out. Moving out. Moving out. Knowledge. Yes. Rod. Moving out. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Yes.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Unit moving out. Yes, sir. Moving out.
Unit
Knowledge.
lost.
Yes. Yes, sir. Moving out. Affirmative.
Okay, I think you're supposed to avoid these patrols, not fight them. Haven't quite figured this one out yet, sadly.
Yes, sir. Knowledge. Moving out. Moving out. Waiting. Affirmative. Yes. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Yes. Yes.
Unit lost.
Got it.
Unit lost.
Yes. Affirmative. Moving out. Moving out. Moving out. Moving out. Affirmative. Roger. You got it. Moving out. Yes, sir.
Yeah, if possible, we should avoid conflict here.
Moving out. Moving out. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, you got it. Reporting. Moving out. Roger. You got it. Affirmative. You got it. Roger. Moving out. Moving out. Moving out. Moving out. You got it. Roger.
Unit
Moving out.
lost.
Affirmative. Right away, sir.
Unit lost.
Roger.
Unit lost.
Moving out. Moving out. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Moving out. Yes.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost.
Moving out. No. No. Moving out. Moving out.
Unit lost.
Waiting. Roger. Moving out. Moving out. Affirmative. Moving out. Right away, sir. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Knowledge. Yes. Yes, sir. Waiting. Moving out.
So, when that happens, is the mission just like done, broken? Because the guy who had the detonator is dead, but
Yes.
Unit lost.
Yes. Yes. You got it. Roger. Moving out. Moving out. Moving out. Affirmative. Moving out. Affirmative. You got it. You got it. Right away, sir. Yes. Yes. Moving out. Affirmative. You got
can't I just kind of ride off the map
Moving out.
into the sunset right now?
Affirmative.
I would like it if I could do that.
Roger. Roger. Affirmative. 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 You got it. You got it. You got it. Yes.
Because there's a whole base here, I
Moving
think.
out. Right away, sir. Moving out. Moving out. Moving out. Moving out. Yes. Moving out. Roger. Moving out. Right away, sir.
Unit lost.
Roger.
Is anyone gonna live through this whole thing?
Moving out.
Unit lost.
Right away, sir.
Unit, your mission is a failure.
Welp. Don't know why this one is giving me so much trouble, but I guess that's just the way it is.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Unit acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Vehicle reported. Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Moving out.
It's one of those missions where it feels like I should really save every step of the
Unit
way.
affirmative. Moving out. Moving out. Acknowledged. Moving out.
Okay, there's a tank there. They can safely pass it by though.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Moving out. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Moving out. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Ready and waiting. Right away, sir. Yes. Yes, sir. Reporting. You got it. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes. Affirmative. Yes, yes. Affirmative. You got it. Reporting. Unit report. Moving out. Yes.
Interesting that GDI does try to help out the village when I attack it. I guess that's why they're the good guys.
Affirmative. Moving out. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Yes, sir. Moving out. Acknowledge. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And one major advantage is this angle is very hard for them to defend. Because there's lots of stuff in the way.
Unit, yes.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Moving out.
Unit
Waiting.
lost.
Moving out. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Rod. Affirmative. Affirmative. You got it. Yes.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Moving out. Moving out.
Oh, they're just parked there now. Okay, that makes
Unit
things
lost.
a bit more challenging.
Unit lost.
Moving out. Rod.
Unit lost.
I'm gonna need another sip of water to get through this.
Unit reporting. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Waiting order. Waiting order.
Yeah, if they get that damage that early on, there's no point. Should try to prevent that.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Moving out. Affirmative. Moving out. Affirmative. Moving out.
Okay, so if they're gonna be parked there, then I'll just send my units down here, right?
Affirmative.
And they should technically not run into any heavy tanks, right?
Moving out. Affirmative. Moving out. Moving out. Moving out. Moving out. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Moving out. Moving out. Moving out. Moving out. Moving out. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Unit, yes. Ready? Right away, sir. Moving out. Moving out. Right away, sir.
Unit lost.
Moving out.
Unit lost.
Not a problem. Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Moving out. Yes, sir. Moving
Unit
out.
lost.
Yes, sir.
I guess just deselect the unit, why don't you?
Your mission is a failure.
That could have worked if it didn't. It could have worked. I'm still not really sure what the big picture is with the guys like on the higher ground. I feel like I need to do something with them.
Yes, sir. Moving out. Moving out. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Moving out. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Moving out. Yes, sir. Moving out. Affirmative. Moving out. Moving out. Moving out. Moving out. Moving out. Moving out. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Moving out.
It's kind of interesting to run into Tiberium when it really means nothing to you on this map.
Reporting. Got it.
I mean, not GDI rather needs it for their economy, so it makes sense it's there, but it's kind of interesting.
Moving out.
The context in which we view it is so different when we are not the ones gathering it, right?
You got it. Right away, sir. Yes, sir. You got it. Right away, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Unit moving out. Acknowledged. Moving out.
Hmm.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Reporting. Moving out. You got it. Roger. Affirmative. Yes. Yes. Moving out. Affirmative. Yes. You got it. Yes. Roger.
Unit lost.
Reporting. Yes.
Unit
Yes.
lost.
Affirmative.
Has that boosted our chances of making it through there? I don't think so, actually.
Yes, sir.
Because we're in the lower half of the base, not the top half.
Yes, sir.
Lost.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Moving out. Acknowledged. Moving out. Affirmative. Moving out. Acknowledged.
It's kind of entertaining that they're trying to go for the front one.
Lost.
Affirmative.
Successfully, I might add.
Lost.
Affirmative.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Acknowledged.
Mission accomplished.
Huh? Wait, why did it work that time? Well, you know what? I'm not even gonna question it. Efficiency 100%, that's right. Never before has any person seen such a 5 million IQ play on this mission. I don't even know how it happened, but that's just the extent of my intelligence. Look at him. Look at Seth. Look at Seth. Salty Seth. When all's said and done, I'm the best. How come Seth's pictures from a normal distance now? He had to back up from the camera after Kane sternly told him to back up. Cameroon. So one of those was GDI occupied and one was neutral. So I feel like that might have mattered, but who knows. Alright.
Well, there's no stopping you.
Annoyed. Thanks for clarifying subtitles. I never would have figured it out.
Now Kane wants you to destroy this village. It's the last front standing between him and his Tiberium operations. There are some civilians there, but they're sick and dying, so you should be able to handle them quite easily.
Good
Don't
guys.
worry about any GDI forces. Intelligence tells me there are just a few scientists lurking about.
Look at that little smile. There's more. There's more than just a few scientists. This guy is a scummy liar. Scummy Seth.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, they wouldn't give me an MC fee if it was just a few scientists.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Moving out. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Knowledge. Moving out.
So Thomas, something you might appreciate about this series is how the world building develops as the years in the series develop. So when we're starting here on Command and Conquer. Okay, GDI, take it easy. When we're starting here on Command and Conquer, the Tiberian has basically just been discovered, right? This stuff. We know it's dangerous. We know it's worth a lot of money. That's about all we know. And in Tiberian Sun, it's like a much more advanced stage. Like, people are actually mutating from the Tiberium, and there's a whole faction of mutants, which don't really know who they belong to.
Building. Construction complete. New construction options. Building.
Yeah, I thought that was one of the really cool developments. Like, oh, what happens? What happens if the Tiberium keeps, you know, changing the world the way it is? And I think in Command & Conquer 3, like, basically the whole developing world is covered in this stuff. Which is quite disastrous.
Building. Construction complete. Building. Building. Unit ready. Building. Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Ready and waving out. Affirmative.
Okay, say hello to the flamethrower boys. Sick and dying. Wow, never before has a man unironically laughed at the phrase sick and dying. I'm sorry.
Reporting. Roger. Affirmative. You got it. Moving out. You got it. Yes, sir. Moving out. You got it.
Unit lost.
Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Unit report. Acknowledged.
Sick and dying is a bit on the nose, huh? I'm guessing it's meant to be like ironic, because obviously GDI is gonna have a massive base here, and Seth sent us here so we would fail.
Building.
Yes, sir.
Silos
Unit,
needed.
yes. Yes.
Building. Unit ready. Building. Unit ready. Insufficient
Waging, yes.
funds.
Roger. You got it. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Right away, sir. Affirmative. You got it. Moving out. Moving out. You got it. Affirmative.
When do I get to build those cool defensive structures, by the way?
Ready and wait.
They keep making me build SAM sites, but I don't give one darn about SAM sites. Sorry. Sorry, Sam. That's just the way it is.
Unit reporting. Moving out.
That's the way it is.
Unit lost. Construction complete.
Sam has left the chat. I know, I know. It's cruel to say, but it's also
Our
true.
base is under attack.
Moving out. Affirmative.
Wow, is this harvester actually for real right now? Okay, GDI, feel free to send your harvester over some more, you jerks.
Unit lost.
You know, I don't know what was going wrong in my rapidly deteriorating brain, but I read quickly through this and I read that as bacon bike and I was like, wait, what? Bacon bike. It's Monday apparently.
Unit lost. Building.
Yes. Yes.
Construction
Acknowledge. Moving
complete.
out. Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Moving out.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Moving out.
Unit lost.
Yes.
Unit lost. Our base is under attack. Unit lost.
Waiting. Moving out. Affirmative.
Building.
Okay, so
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
GDI is very aggressive in this mission.
Construction complete. Building. Reinforcements have
Yes,
arrived.
sir. Yes, sir.
Our base
It's a
is
pig
under
on wheels, efficiency.
Construction
Indeed.
complete.
Waiting order. Moving out.
Reinforcements have
Yes,
arrived.
affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Unit lost. Building. Unit lost.
Yes, sir.
Insufficient funds.
I guess we don't get to have a repair dock yet, huh?
Construction complete.
Vehicle reporting.
Reinforcements have arrived. Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledge.
Man, they're really aggressive.
Construction complete.
Don't like it.
Building.
Yes, sir.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Yeah, what's interesting about Nod is that they're usually the underdog, but they are also the bad guy. That's not usually how it goes in media. The underdog tends to be the good guys tend to be the underdogs, you know,
Moving out.
under the yoke of the empire or whatever.
Complete.
Affirmative.
But GDI is actually generally at
Reinforcements.
at the top,
Yes, sir.
but they're also the good guys, so that's interesting.
Affirmative. Acknowledge. Yes, sir. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Building.
Yes, sir.
Construction complete.
Moving out. Acknowledge.
Okay,
Reinforcements.
if you could have a couple of moments to build stuff and all that.
Our base is under attack. Unit lost. Insufficient funds. Construction complete. Reinforcements have arrived. Building.
Yes, sir. Moving out.
You know, I guess it's kind of karma that they're doing annoying air attack spamming after I did that constantly in every mission. I'm already afraid for when they're gonna bring in orcas, if they're gonna bring them in.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Construction complete.
Okay, let's do a bit of exploration then.
Acknowledged. Moving out. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
This one is absolutely gonna be destroyed, but that's okay. We just need some extra data on the map here.
Affirmative.
And this one loops back around, if I had to guess? Yeah, okay.
Affirmative.
That's good to know.
Moving out. Affirmative.
Good information has been gathered here.
Affirmative.
What?
Silo
Why are those tanks do not care?
Is under attack.
Affirmative. Moving out. Moving out. Moving out. Acknowledged. Moving out. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, moving
Our
out.
base is under attack.
Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Moving out. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Waiting order. Affirmative.
Our
Moving out.
base is under
Waiting
attack.
order. Yes, sir. Unit report. Yes, sir.
Yeah, see, you know, one nice thing about Nod would be that we have good defensive structures to compensate for our lack of firepower. But we don't have any firepower either. I guess we'll just have to rely on strength in numbers like we have been.
Building.
I can't say I'm very happy about that.
Needed. Repairing.
Yes, affirmative.
Construction complete.
Yes.
Building.
Like at this point in GDI's campaign, I'm pretty sure I had guard towers of the wazoo, but
Construction complete.
Moving out.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Moving out.
Our base is under attack.
Acknowledged. Unit report. Unit report. Moving out. Moving out. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Our base is under attack.
okay, could these guys chill out a bit, please?
Yes. 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 Moving out. Yes. Waiting order. Affirmative. Yes.
Building. Silos needed. Our base is under attack. Construction complete. Cancel. Building. On hold. Reinforcements have arrived.
Yes. Moving out.
Construction complete. Building.
Unit report.
Insufficient
Acknowledged.
funds.
Yes. Moving out.
Reinforcements have arrived.
This little hill is very confusing to both me and the enemy. So anyway, yeah, it's no surprise that Seth was lying really hard and that there is in fact an extremely powerful GDI presence here.
Reinforcements have
Moving
arrived.
out. Moving out. Yes, sir. Moving out. Acknowledged. Moving out. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Moving out. Affirmative. Moving out. Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Unit lost. Silos needed.
There's also no easy way to do engineer rushes as long as we don't have something that actually carries the engineers through.
Construction complete. Reinforcements have arrived.
However, aside from their obnoxious attacks, GDI doesn't actually seem to have that many forces right now, so I could just go all in right now if I wanted to, and see if that will work.
Unit report. Yes,
We made a save, so let's try it.
moving out. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Moving out. Acknowledged. Moving out. Moving out.
Building.
Affirmative.
Construction complete. Building. Silos needed. Construction complete.
Yes.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Waiting. Yes,
Our
sir.
base is under attack.
Yes, sir.
Insufficient funds. Unit lost.
Yeah, just drive
Construction
right in between the units. I'm sure you won't die from it.
Yes,
Reinforcements
sir.
have arrived.
Perfect. Yes. Acknowledged.
Unit
Yes, sir.
lost.
Yes, sir.
Reinforcements
Yes, sir.
have arrived. Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Moving out. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Unit reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Construction complete. Our base is
Yes,
under
sir.
attack.
Yes, sir.
Building. Reinforcements have arrived.
Yes, sir.
Construction complete.
Affirmative. Moving
Reinforcements have
out.
arrived.
Moving out.
Unit lost.
Moving out. Yes, sir.
Unit
Waiting.
lost.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Unit lost. Our base is under attack. Unit lost.
I don't think I'm very happy with how that went, so I'm gonna load back for a bit, if you don't mind.
Yes, acknowledged. Moving out.
Honestly, that could have gone better if I had just not, you know, if basically if my units had behaved like sane human beings.
Unit ready.
Affirmative. You got it.
Building.
Affirmative.
Silos needed. Unit
Reporting.
ready.
Affirmative. Waiting. Yes. Yes. Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes. Roger.
Yeah, the response is something to keep in mind. Once their base gets attacked, all the tanks from around the map go here, go to the GDI base.
Roger. Yes. Affirmative. Yes. Right away, sir. Waiting for right away, sir. Reporting. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, acknowledged. Moving out. Moving out. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Moving out.
Now I think the whole crossing bridges thing is actually also a problem in Tiberium Sun, so
Silos needed.
I'm going to be very annoyed at that for a very long time in this series.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Construction complete. Building.
Vehicle reported. Unit affirmative.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Moving out. Acknowledged.
Construction complete.
Waiting.
Unit
Acknowledged.
lost.
Affirmative. Moving out. Vehicle reported.
Reinforcements have
Acknowledged. Yes.
arrived.
Unit moving out. Yes. Moving out. Yes. Right away, sir. Right away, sir. Waiting. Affirmative. Yes. Roger. Unit affirmative.
Unit
Yes. Reporting.
lost.
Acknowledged. Moving out. Yes. Moving out.
Unit lost.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Unit
Waiting.
lost.
Yes. Affirmative. Moving out. Ready and waiting.
Unit
Yes. Reporting.
lost.
Yes.
Unit
Reporting.
lost.
Right away, sir.
Unit lost.
Got it.
Silos needed.
Moving out.
Building.
Acknowledged.
Unit
Reporting. Moving
lost.
out.
Construction complete. Our base is under attack. GDI building captured.
Ready and
Unit
waiting.
lost.
Yes. Right away,
Primary
sir.
building selected.
Reporting. Moving out.
Building. Unit ready. GDI building captured. Our base is under attack.
Yes, sir.
Construction
Affirmative.
complete. Low power. Primary building selected. Building.
Ready and
Unit
waiting.
ready.
Affirmative.
GDI building captured. Our base is under attack.
Yeah.
Unit
Yeah.
lost.
Yeah.
Construction
Yeah.
complete.
Hmm.
Unit
That was a bit of a shame, wasn't it?
Waiting order. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
silos needed.
Yeah. Okay.
let's actually take a step back and do a bit more exploring before we make the next step in this big mission.
Yes, acknowledge. Moving out.
Building.
Unit report. Acknowledge. Affirmative.
Construction complete. Building. Reinforcements have arrived.
Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Construction complete.
Let's just expand our forces a bit for now.
Reinforcements have
Waiting order.
arrived.
Yes.
Construction complete. Unit lost. Reinforcements have arrived. Reinforcements have
Vehicle
arrived.
reporting now. Acknowledge. Yes, sir. Moving out. Moving out. Affirmative. Moving out. Acknowledge. Moving out.
Right, so approaching from below is yet another possibility.
Unit lost. Silos needed.
Considering how close it is to the construction yard, it actually seems like a favorable angle to me, to be
Building.
honest.
Unit ready. Building.
Yeah, if only we had something to actually carry them. Because I don't think the...
Ready.
Ouch, I don't think the buggies can do it.
Repairing. Repairing.
Affirmative. You got it. Moving out. Yes, sir.
Alright, come on. Come on. I am not gonna leave my base before these guys are properly dead.
You got it. Not a problem. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Moving out.
Silos needed.
Roger. Right away, sir. Moving out. Got it. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Moving out. Moving out. Yes, sir. Not a problem. Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir. Not a problem. You got it. Right away, sir. Moving out. Moving out. Waiting order. Affirmative. You got it. Right away, sir.
Okay, some of them may die from this, but at least GDI defensive structures are weaker against vehicles, so it should be fine. As long as the engineers don't do something they will regret.
Unit moving out. Vehicle reported.
Silos needed.
Moving out.
Well, this one is definitely doing something he'll regret.
Moving out. You got it. Roger.
But somehow he didn't regret it.
Reporting. You got it. Moving out.
Building.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Waiting. Moving out.
Just want to make sure how I can return to this point if the strategy works, but we just make a mistake here.
Insufficient funds.
Yes, sir.
Reinforcements have arrived. Unit lost.
Affirmative. Moving out.
GDI building captured. Our base is under
Unit
attack.
reporting. You got it.
New construction options.
Right away, sir.
Unit lost. Construction complete.
Yes, affirmative.
Building.
Moving out.
Reinforcements
Reporting.
have
Yes, sir.
arrived.
Yes, sir.
GDI building
No.
captured.
Acknowledge.
Unit lost. Our base is under attack. Construction complete.
Yes, sir.
Primary building selected. Unit lost.
Yes.
Building. Unit ready. GDI building captured. Our base is under attack. Construction complete.
Reporting. Yes. Affirmative.
Unit lost. Building.
Reporting.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Primary building selected.
Affirmative.
Construction complete. Unit lost. Our base is under attack. Primary building selected. Unit lost. Building.
Waiting on command.
Unit ready. Unit lost. Unit ready.
Ready and waiting.
GDI building captured. Our base is under attack.
Well, it's a bit noisy, but we're making good progress this time.
Unit lost. Building. Unit ready.
Now we have the right hand and the left hand of Nod.
Complete.
How nice.
Primary building selected. Our base is under attack.
Reporting. Got it.
Building. Unit ready. Insufficient funds. Unit ready. Building. On hold. Our base is under attack.
Acknowledge. Roger.
Structure sold.
Reporting. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Okay, well, that went well for a while, but now it's not going so well.
Mission accomplished.
Wait, what? Huh? Huh? What the heck happened? I don't understand why I won.
Great shot. Return to base immediately.
Well, I'm just gonna pretend it's all good, no worries. Fine, definitely. Succeeding in terrorism without knowing how. I'm a natural. Hey! Well, that was interesting. Look at this dude.
Nod research indicates the following. Humans in GDI-friendly territories are suffering respiratory problems in significant numbers. Tiberium also has a profound negative impact on human immune and reproductive systems. Still unknown is the extent to which Tiberium affects human DNA. Nod analysts predict 3 out of 5 humans will suffer Tiberium-related illnesses within the next 3 years. End transmission. Stand by.
Well done. You are truly becoming Kane's favorite. How would you like to ensure your place in the highest echelons of Nod? Surely you are ambitious enough to take on a mission of tremendous magnitude. Your goal is so secret, even Kane knows nothing of it yet. You see,
Wow.
power shifts quickly, brother.
Sounds legit.
I've taken the liberty of dispatching your troops to the U.S. Kane has been loath to attack America, but I feel that it's time, and that you're the one to do it. This is the Pentagon. A full frontal attack with your strongest forces should render their military center of operations.
Yep. See you, Seth.
Power shifts more quickly than some people think.
Hey, Kane, my boy.
I am Kane.
Hi, Kane.
When I get your troops back from the States, I want you to take what men you have left and secure this abandoned GDI base. Once in, build up an arsenal of weapons and use them to wipe out the remaining GDI presence. Oh, and Congratulations on your promotion.
Thanks, Kane. You're such a nice guy.
Right away, sir.
Unit lost.
Roger. Affirmative, yes.
Unit lost.
Moving out.
Yeah, as you can see, Nod is a very fun place to work.
Roger. Moving out. Affirmative.
His boldness. Good one, yes.
Reporting. Moving out. Affirmative.
He is.
Yes. Yes.
Unit lost. Your mission is a failure.
Fair gay. I just got promoted. RIP. I can't believe it.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Kane is one of the things that is really things. He's one of the actors and characters that's really well liked about the series, and you can see why. Just walks in and shoots his second command in the head, like, you're trying to do a thing. Oh, okay then.
Affirmative.
Well, that's not how we do things in Nod.
Lost.
That's not how we do it.
Moving out. Roger.
Unit lost.
Moving out.
Unit lost.
Affirmative.
Unit lost. Your mission is a failure.
Okay, this one starts surprisingly dangerously. 1 second. I need to just be a bit more careful and not just throw my units through the meat grinder.
Yes. Roger. Moving out. Moving out. You got it. Affirmative. Affirmative. You got it. Yes. Right
Unit
away, sir.
lost.
Affirmative. Moving out. Roger. Affirmative. You got it. Roger. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Right away, sir.
Unit lost.
Right away, sir. Moving out.
New construction options. Unit lost.
Moving out. Affirmative.
This is interesting. We found an abandoned Nod base and I will be able to sell
Structure
this.
sold.
And we'll get some engineers for that. Interesting, interesting.
Affirmative.
Ah, there it is.
Yes. Yes, sir. Reporting. You got it. Right away, sir. Reporting. Moving out. Moving out. Roger. Yes.
Building. Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Not a problem.
Building.
Yes.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Unit ready.
No. Waiting. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Not a problem. You got it. Ready and waiting. Affirmative. Affirmative. Reporting. Moving out. Yes. Right away, sir. Yes.
Unit lost.
Ready and waiting.
Reinforcements have
Ready
arrived.
and waiting. Reporting. Moving out. Reporting. Reporting. Got it. Roger.
Building. Unit ready.
Reporting. Roger.
Building.
I thought it was abandoned, but I see guys standing there.
Unit ready.
Yes.
Building.
Reporting. Ready and waiting. You got it. Reporting. You got it.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Moving out. Acknowledge. Acknowledge. Moving out. Acknowledge. Moving out. Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. You got it. Reporting.
Unit
Yes,
lost.
sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Waiting orders. Affirmative. Ready and waiting. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Moving
Well, I
out.
think we can all agree that was a very tragic turn of events.
Moving out.
What's with all the screaming, guys? Come on.
Moving out.
Chill out.
Moving out. Moving out. Moving out. Yes, sir. Roger.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Roger.
GDI building captured. Silos needed. Our base.
Oh
is
yeah,
under
just
attack.
immediately start attacking
Low
it. Okay.
power. New construction options. Building. Construction complete. New construction options. Building.
I kind of like that we have a little secret base over there too.
Construction
Cute.
complete. Our base is under attack. Building. Primary building selected.
Right away, sir.
Unit ready.
Okay, yes, but could you guys give me like 10 seconds to actually build up a position here?
Repairing. Unit lost. Our
Thank
base
goodness
is
for a
under
smart
attack.
harvester there.
Building.
Yes.
Unit ready.
Reporting. Right away, sir.
Building. Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
GDI building.
You know what's really nice? I can build guard towers.
Insufficient funds. Our base is under
Reporting.
attack.
Affirmative. Got it.
Unit lost. Construction complete.
We are hanging on by a thin thread here.
Our base is under attack. Structure solid.
Thin thread. Should I just sell this? I kind of don't want to, but I probably should.
Reporting. Right away, sir. Got it.
Our base is under attack.
Reporting. Moving out. Moving out. Yes. Yes. Moving out.
Construction complete.
Yes.
Cannot deploy here. Our base is under attack. Building. Unit ready. Primary
Ready
building
and wait.
selected.
Affirmative.
Building. Insufficient funds. Low power.
Waiting or moving
Unit
out.
ready. Unit
Reporting.
lost.
Moving out. Affirmative.
Our base is under attack.
Reporting. You've got it. Ready
Repairing.
and wait. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Yeah, I'm getting no room to breathe at all in this one. Not good. Must be doing something wrong at the start there. Because otherwise that would be extremely unnecessarily difficult.
Yes. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Roger.
Okay, that's one unit down. Probably a good start.
Ready and waiting. Yes, affirmative. Moving out. Moving out. Yes. Affirmative. Moving out. Affirmative.
Unit
Yes.
lost.
Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Yes. Yes. Moving out.
Unit lost. Unit lost.
Ready and waiting. Got it. Got it. Affirmative. Got it. Moving out.
Unit lost.
Moving out.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Well, the brave little toaster over here is the only one who survived.
Affirmative. Moving out. You got it.
New construction options.
Right away, sir. You got it.
Structure sold.
Waiting orders.
Building. On hold. Building. Unit
Yes,
ready.
sir. Right away, sir.
Building.
Ready and waiting. Roger.
Unit ready.
So yeah, this is gonna be another one of those missions where it's an uphill battle, isn't it?
You got it. Reporting. Ready and waiting. Yes, sir.
Can't say I ever got into this track very much, but... Surrendering the hand of Nod means surrendering Nod tech, which is not great.
Unit reporting. Moving out. Acknowledge. Moving out. Yes. Moving out. Reporting. Got it.
GDI building captured.
Ready and waiting.
Silos needed.
Affirmative.
Our base is under attack.
Affirmative.
Unit
Right away, sir.
lost.
Affirmative.
GDI building captured. Low power. New construction options. Building. Construction complete. Building. Construction complete. Our base is under attack. New construction options. Primary building selected.
Yes. Got it.
Building.
Moving out. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Unit
They just
lost.
come in there and destroy the whole construction vehicle. Okay. Right, I see. I see where it's going now.
Moving out. Order. Moving out. Ready and waiting, sir. Ready and waiting. Reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Roger. Affirmative. Moving out.
See, the reason I'm conserving a lot of money right now, so I can quickly get my base going. But even that's not enough, so
Moving out. Reporting. Roger.
okay, now this track I really do like.
Waiting order. Acknowledge. Moving out. Moving out. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Right away, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit
Yes.
lost.
Affirmative. Yes. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Yes. Affirmative. Yes. You got it. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Yes. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Right away, sir. Yes, sir. Moving out. Moving out. Moving out. Waiting here. Got it. Yes. Moving out. Reporting.
GDI building
Affirmative.
captured. Our base is under attack. Unit ready. Silos needed. Low power. New construction options. Unit lost. Building. Construction complete. Construction complete. New construction.
I'm trying to figure out if I'm just doing this wrong, that's the problem.
Building. Our base is under attack. Construction complete.
Yes.
Okay.
Building.
Now we need to throw up some defenses as quickly as possible.
Construction complete. Building. Our base is under attack. Construction complete. Building. Unit ready. Our base is under attack.
Ready and waiting.
Building. Insufficient funds. Unit ready.
Reporting. Yes, sir.
Unit lost. Our base is under attack. Unit lost.
Not a problem.
Unit lost. Building. Unit ready. Building. Unit lost. Unit ready. Our base is under attack. Structured solid. Unit ready. Building.
Reporting.
Unit ready.
Oh boy.
Yes, sir. Not a problem. Yes, sir. Reporting.
Okay.
Moving out. Affirmative.
Building.
I mean, that's definitely this mission, no mercy, to be honest.
Roger. Yes, sir. Moving out.
Construction complete.
Yes, sir. Roger.
Our base is under attack. Unit lost. Repairing. Repairing. Low power. Our base is under attack. Unit lost. Our base is under attack.
So why has the level of spiciness suddenly gone through the roof? Like, what is this? This is pretty intense, isn't it?
Moving out. Moving out. Affirmative. Moving out. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Building. Unit ready. Building. Unit ready. Building. Unit
Reporting.
ready.
Moving out. Vehicle reporting. Yes, sir. Moving out. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Moving out. Acknowledge. Moving out. Yes, sir. Right away, sir. Ready and waiting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Ready and waiting. Affirmative. Acknowledge. You've got it. Reporting. Affirmative. You've got it. Waiting orders. Acknowledge. Moving out. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I guess I'll just move a small army
Waiting order.
across first
Moving out.
and try to establish some kind of presence before I start stealing buildings. Maybe that's what they want from me?
Yes, sir. Moving out. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Waiting. Affirmative. You got it. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Moving out.
Okay, that was not the best thing.
Unit lost.
You got it.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Did he just bomb the engineers? Okay then.
Moving out. Affirmative. Ready and waiting. Right away, sir. Reporting. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative.
GDI building captured. New construction options.
Really makes you wish we had some of those good Nod defensive structures, right?
Moving out. Moving out. Moving out.
Unit lost.
Also, is that really... maybe that's not the abandoned GDI base they're talking about?
Reporting. Affirmative.
Maybe I'm completely misunderstanding this whole thing.
Moving out. Moving out. Affirmative. Moving out. Affirmative. Moving out. Moving out. Moving out. Moving out.
I hope so, because if that's what they want me to do,
Moving out.
well,
Roger.
there's two problems. One, the position is completely indefensible, at least unless I actually get some time to do it. And two,
Right away, sir. Moving out. You got it. Right away, sir.
it's actually still active because they are actively mining Tiberium, so I don't know what that's supposed to be about, but
Moving out. You got it. Right away, sir. Moving out. Right away, sir.
Unit lost.
Moving out. Right. You got it. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Moving out. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Moving out.
Our base is under attack.
Moving out. Waiting. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
now I want to know what's behind that.
Unit reporting.
Like this, but this has to be the abandoned base, right? I mean, I'm not going crazy, am I? I guess I might be going crazy, but
Moving out. Affirmative. Affirmative. Moving out. Affirmative. Moving out. Moving out. Moving out. Moving out. Yes, sir. Roger. Moving out. Moving out. You got it. Moving out. You got it. Moving out. Moving out. Right away, sir. Roger. Roger. Affirmative. Moving out.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Acknowledge.
I wonder if you could immediately make it fly again after we park it here.
Moving out.
Unit lost.
That's a problem. See, we wanna do a funny thing there.
Ready and waiting. Moving out. Yes, sir. Ready and waiting. Unit reporting. Moving out. Affirmative. Yes, sir. You got it. Yes, affirmative. Reporting. Waiting. Moving out. Moving out. Acknowledge. Moving out.
Yeah, see, what I'm doing now is just kind of examining this side just to see if I can approach this from a whole different angle.
Moving out.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Yes. Yes.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Moving out. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledge.
Unit lost.
And that puts us stuck, so no.
Yes, sir. Moving out. Yes, sir. Moving out.
Building.
Reporting. Ready.
Unit
Yes.
ready.
Acknowledge. Affirmative.
Building. Unit ready. Building. Unit
Wait.
ready.
Affirmative.
Doing this here did not work, so yeah. But yeah, having this visible like this means they must mean this part when they talk about the abandoned GDI base, but
Moving
it's
out.
completely impossible to defend, or that's what it feels like anyway.
Unit
Moving out.
lost.
Reporting. Yes. Right away, sir. Yes, sir. Acknowledge. Yes, sir. Roger. Waiting. Yes, sir. Not a problem.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. You got it. Right away, sir. Affirmative. Moving out. Affirmative.
Our base is under lost.
Affirmative. Right away, sir.
Unit lost.
Okay, well that was probably not good.
Moving out. Moving out. Moving out. Moving out.
Unit lost.
Every time, like the to be fair, the attempts where I actually just go into the base and steal it work best, but it's never a long-term thing. Like after a while, I just get smothered by this or that.
Affirmative. Moving out. Moving out. Moving out. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
GDI building
Moving out.
captured.
Reporting. Moving out.
Silos needed. Our base is under attack. Low power. New construction option.
Unit lost.
Building.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Acknowledge.
Right. Yes. Okay. Fun times. Let me just
Moving out. Moving out.
explore a bit here.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Affirmative. Moving out. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Moving out. Moving out. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Moving out.
Alright. Well, there's the orcas I was so afraid of.
Affirmative.
And I've seen them before, but still.
Acknowledge. Affirmative. Moving out.
Yeah.
Unit lost.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get a feel for this map and what they actually want me to do. Because it seems like that's what they want me to do, but this position is almost impossible to hold like that. That one almost turns into he's a pirate.
Moving out.
Du-du-du-du-du-du-du-du-du-du-du-du.
Affirmative. You got it. Affirmative. Roger. Affirmative. Roger. You got it. You got it. Roger. Moving out. Moving out. Moving out. Moving out.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Moving out. Acknowledge.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir.
I'm genuinely hitting my head against the wall that is this mission. I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong. Everything went fine up until this point, but it seems like each campaign needs one of those missions.
Yes, sir.
Where they just kick you in the teeth. Like,
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Waiting order. Ready and waiting out. Yes, sir. Moving out. Yes, sir. Moving out. Ready. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Roger.
Building. On hold.
Yes, sir.
Cancel.
Got it.
Building. Unit ready. Building. Unit ready.
Ready and waiting. Moving out. Yes, sir. Acknowledge. Moving out. Moving out.
Unit lost.
like the moment that thing crossed the river, boom, gone.
Waiting order. Yes, sir. You got it. Waiting order.
Yeah, I just walked right through the Tiberium. I don't even care anymore.
Yes, sir. Acknowledge. Moving out. Moving out.
Unit
Moving out.
lost.
Moving out.
Unit lost. Unit lost. Unit lost.
Definitely feels like you need to bring more than just engineers to the other side, but then...
Yes, sir. Acknowledge.
Building. Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Waiting order. Ready.
Building.
Roger. Roger.
Unit
and waiting.
ready.
Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Moving out. Acknowledge. Moving out. Moving out. Moving out. Affirmative. Acknowledge.
Building. Unit ready. Building. Unit ready. Building. Unit
and waiting
ready.
out. Yes, sir.
let's hope this is the right solution.
Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Moving out.
It clearly is not.
Moving out.
Unit lost.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Not a problem.
Unit lost.
I'm gonna give this a few more tries, and then I think I need to look at it like with a new, fresh perspective later, to be honest.
Ready and waiting. You got it. Moving out. Yes, sir. Moving out. Affirmative. Moving out. Acknowledge. Reporting. Acknowledge. Moving out. Reporting. Moving out.
GDI building
Acknowledge.
captured. Silos needed.
Moving out.
Our base is under attack.
Unit lost. Low power. New construction option. Building. Battle control terminated.
So what if we try the alternate version of the same mission? I'm gonna try the alternate version, see if this is just like a weird thing where it's broken or where I'm misunderstanding. Let's get a fresh perspective on the same mission. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Moving out. Roger. Not a problem.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You got it. Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Right away, sir. Reporting. You got it. Yes, sir. You got it.
Unit lost.
No matter how you swing it, it's not an easy mission, but let's let's actually try. Same basic principle, we start with a small group of infantry.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Moving out. Reporting. Affirmative. Ready and waiting. Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
I don't know if I'm rushing or if I'm just doing it wrong. I'm probably just doing it wrong. And rushing.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir. Moving out. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative. Roger. Waiting. Roger. Yes, ready and waiting. Acknowledge. Waiting. Reporting. Reporting. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Moving out. Affirmative. You got it.
Unit lost.
Ready and waiting.
Unit
Right away,
lost.
sir. Not a problem. Not a problem.
Unit
Not
lost.
a problem.
Unit lost.
Affirmative.
Reinforcements have
Right away, sir.
arrived. New construction options.
You got it. Right away, sir. You got it. Moving out. Moving out. Affirmative.
Okay, same basic principle here, but it actually seems like a much better position already.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. You got it. Unit reporting. Acknowledge.
Building. On hold. Cancel. Building.
Reporting. Yes, sir. Moving out. Reporting. Waiting order.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Yes, sir. Reporting. Aye.
Building.
Moving out.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Mercy is for the weak. I think if I manage to set up a decent position here, we'll pick it up again next time, because I am
Ready and waiting.
pretty sleepy.
Yes, sir. Acknowledge. Moving out. Moving out. Yes, sir. Right away, sir. Yes, sir. Moving out. Ready and waiting.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit
Yes, sir.
lost.
Moving out. Reporting. Affirmative. Waiting.
Unit
Got it.
lost.
Yes. Affirmative. Moving out. Moving out. Waiting order. Moving out. Yes. Yes. Moving out.
No,
Moving out. Ready and waiting. Moving out. Yes. Right away, sir. Yes.
GDI building
Right
captured.
away, sir.
New construction options.
Moving out.
GDI building captured.
Waiting order. Acknowledge.
New construction options. Silos needed. Building. Unit lost. Construction
Yes, sir.
complete.
Yes, sir. Moving out.
Building. Unit ready. Building.
Acknowledge. Moving out.
On hold. Cancelled. Building.
right, holy crap, dude. Do I actually get to defend myself now?
Our base is under attack.
Construction complete.
It's still not exactly an ideal position, but by golly, it's a lot better than what we had.
Affirmative. Moving out. Acknowledge. Moving out. Affirmative.
Our base
Yes,
is
sir.
under
Moving
attack.
out. Moving out. Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Moving out. Affirmative.
Repairing. Unit lost.
Yes, sir.
Our
Affirmative.
base is under attack.
Repairing.
Okay, I'm gonna have to look at this one with fresh eyes, because, like, when I'm more rested.
Terminated.
Because this seems impossible the way it's looking. Very challenging, huh? Well, we're gonna have to think carefully about how that mission is supposed to work, and pick it up again next time. Thanks for stopping by, everyone, and I hope to catch you next time. Bye bye.